Hi, amazing soul. This is Donna, and welcome to this week's emergency yoga class. And while I am recording this, we are in the middle of the Lionsgate portal being open. So it's generally open between the end of July and all the way up to the 12th of August this year. So if you missed the Lionsgate on the 8th of August, don't worry, you've still got time to leverage the energy of this important time of year. And even if you're doing this class nothing to do with the Lionsgate, it's a great class to do if you want to feel more positive about your life and you want to bring the things that you desire and crave into this one wild and precious life. So the Lionsgate is this time of year when the star Sirius, Orion's belt, and the Earth are all in alignment, and they say that this creates a very sort of potent energy channel, and it's a great time of year also because we're in the 8th month, and the number 8 is the symbol of infinity. So it's a great time of year if you want to bring more abundance and wealth of all kinds and manifest. So why are we doing this as a yoga class, you might ask? Because what this ancient practice of yoga allows us to do is it allows us to slow down. It helps us regulate our nervous system. And when we are in a greater state of calm and peace and well-being, we're more able to tune into what's truly, truly important to us in this lifetime. We end up tuning out some of the noise and we come back to the true essence of who we really are. So that's what we're going to do today. If you have a couple of blocks, these are always great props or something to sit on. We're going to start with some breathing. So Pranayama, which is in yoga a great way to really begin to find clarity. So whenever you're ready, grab a comfortable seat, whether that's on your mat or on your sofa, and just let your palms rest facing down on your legs or in your lap. Take a moment to lengthen your spine, let your shoulders drop away from your ears, and tune into the breath, breathing in and out through the nostrils. You can have your eyes open or closed. Just some nice, spacious breaths. Giving yourself a moment to arrive in this practice today. You might feel your belly relax and expand as you breathe in, then soften as you breathe out. Just breathing in and out of the nose for the moment. We are going to do Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, as this is going to help bring more balance into our lives and into our energy. So when you're ready, turn your left palm to the sky and bring your thumb and first finger together and just rest the back of your hand on your leg or in your lap. Bring your right hand up to your face and rest the first two fingers of your right hand between the eyebrows. You're going to take a long, slow breath out through the nostrils. You're going to close the right nostril with your thumb and inhale through the left side nostril for roughly a count of 4. You're going to close the left side nostril and breathe out through the right nostril, roughly a count of 4. And when you're ready, inhale right side. Close the right nostril with your thumb and exhale left side. Keep the shoulders relaxed while you're doing this. Inhale left side. Close left, exhale right. Nice straight spine. Inhale right side when you're ready. Close and exhale left. Inhaling left nostril. Close and exhale right. Inhale right side. Close, exhale left. We're going to keep going for 2 more rounds. Inhale left side whenever you're ready. Exhale right nostril. Shoulders stay relaxed. Inhale right side. Close, exhale left. 1 more round. Inhale left side. Close and exhale right. Inhale right side. close right, exhale left. Breathe all the breath out. And at the bottom of the exhale, just relax your hands and rest them in your lap for a moment. You can have your eyes open or closed, but keep your spine straight and just take some easy breaths in and out through the nostrils. We'll just do a little bit more clearing here with a very brief but powerful meditation. And so every time you exhale, I want you to imagine that you're releasing something that no longer serves you. It could be as simple as releasing an unhelpful emotion that you're feeling right now, or even an old pattern. And every time you inhale, I want you to imagine that you're breathing in something that you really desire in your life. And we'll start with a little bit of guidance. So as you breathe out anger, I want you to inhale calm. As you exhale worry, you can inhale peace. As you exhale hatred, you can inhale love. And I want you to just keep going, exhaling whatever no longer serves you, and breathing in whatever you desire. And just take a few more rounds like this. Exhaling whatever it is that you want to release from your life, and inhaling whatever it is that you're calling in. Take a couple more rounds of breath here. And whenever you're ready, take a long, slow exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. We're going to start moving the body. So the idea is that we, instead of just being in this worried state of mind, we come back to our body, and we also create some space in our body for good things to come in. So if you're sitting on a block or a cushion, you might stay there. I'm going to take mine out from underneath me, and we can take the legs wide for Upavishta Konasana. So I want you to flex your ankles, have your toes to the sky, bring your hands around behind you to begin with, and just lean back on your hands, stretching your throat, opening your heart, maybe even just gently turning your head from side to side. Lift your heart a little bit, continue to breathe deeply, stretch the front part of your body. And as you exhale, press the backs of your knees down and start to walk your spine nice and straight. You can take another big breath in when you're ready. And as you exhale, take your hands down your legs towards your ankles, folding yourself forward as much as feels good for you. So you'll feel this as a stretch on your inner legs, the backs of your legs, and maybe also a little bit on your lower back. If you want to support yourself with your hands in front of you, that feels better, you can do that as well. Come back to your breath, breathing easily in and out through the nostrils. And take a long, slow breath out through the nose or the mouth. You're going to inhale, come up. Take your hands underneath your knees. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab your ankles or your feet and take an inhale. Stretch your heart and throat forward. As you exhale, round your back body, bring chin to chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, come forward and open, shoulders are low. Exhale, round the back body, push the shoulder blades out behind you. 2 more, inhale, come forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, open the front body, shoulders stay low. Exhale, stretch the back body. This time as you inhale, a nice straight spine. You're going to take your hands underneath your knees and bring your knees to the sky. We're going to take the right foot and bring it underneath the left so that that right foot is close to the left hip. And then you're going to take the left foot and take it all the way over the top so your left knee is to the sky. Now, when you do that, if you can't get both sit bones on the ground, you can straighten that bottom leg, and that's going to help you have more space. Just to check, you can take your thumbs in the creases of your hips, make sure both sit bones and buttocks are down, then take your hands in front of your knee and take a big inhale. We're going for a twist, so we're going to twist left side towards this top knee. One hand goes behind, the other hand grabs the knee, and you have a nice straight spine. Hello, Buddhi. Crown of the head is reaching high, sit bones are moving down, and you're breathing deeply in and out through the nostrils. It might feel a little bit tight because we're twisting kind of early on in our practice, but it's all good, making space for good things to come in. Take another big inhale when you're ready. And as you exhale, release the twist and just bring both feet back on the floor in front of you with knees to the sky. We're going to do the other side. So this time the left ankle comes underneath the right leg next to the right hip. You're going to pick up this right foot, take it all the way to the outside of your bottom leg, and take your hands in front of your knee. And again, just notice if you can't get both hips down, this is your cue to straighten this bottom leg. Little extra vavavoom, take your thumbs into your hip creases, wiggle them down so they've got contact with the floor. Bring the hands back in front of the knee, take a big inhale. We're twisting right side, around you go, one hand behind you, the other grabbing onto that knee. Have a lovely straight spine. Breath is easy and free, moving in and out through the nose, but the sit bones and buttocks are moving down. Shoulders away from the ears. Lovely deep breath. Take another inhale when you're ready. And take a slow exhale, unwind the twist. Unwind your legs so your feet are on the floor. And we're going to roll over into a tabletop position facing the front of your mat. Now, don't worry too much about structure here. We're going to freestyle it. So I want to give you a few moments to move your body in whatever way feels good for you. This might be hip circles. I just want you to do it slow enough that you feel like you're making space and you notice how your body feels. You might even tuck your toes and gently press back towards your heels, stretching the bottom of your feet, or stretch an arm or leg out and move your ankle and wrist around. Anything that feels good for you. And again, just synchronizing breath and movement. You might just take some regular cat-cows if those feel good. Take another moment or two with your own body. Neck, jaw, eyeballs. Anything that feels like it would benefit from a bit of movement and a bit of space. And then come back to a regular tabletop position. And I just want you to check that your hips are over your knees. We're going to take puppy pose, Anahatasana. So keep those hips over the knees, then walk your hands forward. Bow your head towards the earth. Keep walking your hands forward, but not your hips. And either drop your forehead, your chin, or your throat on the earth, keeping your fingertips alive, pressing into the floor. Melt the back of your heart. Breathe deeply. Press your tailbone back. Take a long, slow breath out through your mouth. And as you exhale, you can pad your hands back underneath your shoulders to tabletop position. From here, take your right foot all the way forward through your hand so the ankle is in front of the knee. And then let your pelvis and your hips slide forward so you feel a deep stretch in the left hip flexor. You can stay here with your hands on blocks or the floor, just letting your gaze be soft to the floor. If you want to open the heart a little more, sweep your hands up to the sky and take your hands behind your head, elbows away from each other. So whichever version feels better for you right now. Breathe deeply in and out through the nostrils. There's no pressure to add the heart opener here if you just want to feel more connected to the earth today. Take one more big inhale. Slowly bring the hands back on the floor or the blocks if you're using blocks and they feel stable. You're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee off, and you're going to take this front foot, the right foot, all the way back to plank pose. Your knees can be on the floor or off the floor. Just look down to make sure your fingers are spread wide and your shoulders are over your wrists. Belly button to spine for a couple of breaths here. And then if your knees are up, I want you to put them down and exhale back to tabletop position. We're going to stretch on the other side. So this time your left foot comes all the way through between your hands. Ankle is in front of the knee. Hands are on blocks or the floor. Let the pelvis drop down and forward. Stay here with relaxed shoulders, supporting yourself with your hands. Or if you want to add the heart opener, inhale, sweep the hands up high. Bring your hands behind your head. You might weave your fingers in the opposite direction and take the elbows away from each other, lifting your heart slightly. Breathe deeply. Imagine that your heart is open, your mind is open to receive whatever it is that you desire at this time, whatever it is that you're calling into life. Big inhale here. Exhale, make sure the hands are on the floors or blocks, whichever feels more stable. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee up. Bring this front foot, the left foot, all the way back to plank. Knees are up and down, same thing we did before. Belly button to spine, heart is reaching forward. Take a couple more breaths here, pushing the floor away from you. And as you exhale next, we're going to bring the hips high to downward facing dog. Let your head relax, bend your knees if you need to. Just give your head a little bit of a shake. Really strong hands into the earth. Heavy heels so the backs of your legs are stretching. Take a big inhale, push your hips back. As you exhale, bend the knees, look forward. We're going to tippy toe the feet to the front of the mat. Take an inhale, long spine. Exhale, forward, relax the head. Your knees can be bent. With a smooth inhale, sweep the hands up and open to the sky. Bring your hands in heart center just for a moment. And I want you to just tune into your intention for this practice or your intention for this day. And if there's a particular energy that you're trying to create in life right now, then tune into that as well. Something that feels really positive and supportive for you. I like to say only the best, nothing less. Long, slow breath out as you reach your hands next to your body into Tadasana mountain pose, and we'll do 2 sun salutation A. So another slow breath out through the nostrils, press your feet into the earth. Inhale, sweep the hands and heart up to the sky, lower belly tucks in. As you exhale, forward fold, hands reach the floor even if you have to bend the knees. Inhale, flat back here. Exhale, step it back to plank, and you can do knees, chest, chin for this first one, bending the elbows, letting the belly, chest, chin touch the earth. Inhale, open into cobra, keeping the shoulders low so you're opening, ready to receive. Exhale, press it back to downward facing dog. Let your head stay relaxed. Breathe deeply. You can always have your knees on the ground here if you prefer, if you're conserving energy today. Make sure your brain is melting inside your skull. Hands are strong, long breath out as you bend your knees, look forward. Tippy toe or step your feet to the front of the mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold, relax the brain. Feet press down, inhale, sweep up and open. Hands touch, hands at heart center, ready with your intention for this class. Inhale, sweep the hands and heart high. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga all the way to the earth, elbows tight to the body. Inhale for cobra or up dog with the thighs strong. Take an extra breath in cobra or up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Just a few breaths here, pushing your hips high, making space in the body so that you've got space to call in everything that you desire. Lengthening the back of your neck. Stretch, 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 space, space, space. Exhale, bend the knees, hop, step, or lightly jump to the front of your mat. Take an inhale, flatten your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up and open. Exhale, hands to namaste in front of your heart. Beautiful. We're going to take the hands on the hip. Take tree pose with the right foot down. So I want you to have a very strong right leg, hugging the muscles into the bone. Take the left knee into the chest. Just pause, balance. Take the left knee out to the side. Sole of the foot goes above or below the bottom knee, hands to the hips, heart, or up. Whatever feels better for you. But squeezing everything into the midline of your body. Breathe deeply. And just come back to your intention, the energy that you want to create today, this week, this lifetime. A couple of big deep breaths here. And slowly slide this left foot down, hands release, you're in Tadasana. Beautiful, we'll do the other side. Left leg is our base leg, so we're squeezing the muscles in towards the bone. Right knee comes into the chest. Hands can be on the hips to begin with. Right knee out to the side. Take this right foot above or below, but not on the knee. And then decide if you want your hands on your hips, heart, or all the way up to the sky. Whatever feels better for you. Lifting the heart in whichever version of tree pose you're in, squeezing everything to the midline and breathing easily. In and out through the nostrils. Couple of big breaths. Slow breath out as you exhale, slide the right foot back to the earth, arms next to the body in Tadasana. We'll start to flow again, so step to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, sweep up and open. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back here, leave your right foot where it is. Take your left foot all the way back in a low lunge. Just make sure your feet are hip width apart. When you're ready, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, bring your hands to the sky. Weave your hands together behind your head. Take your elbows away from each other and lift your heart. Making space to receive, heart wide open. Tuning into the energy of our inner knowing in the heart center. Take a big breath. As you exhale, you're going to straighten your front leg. Dive your hands towards the floor. Maybe you rest your hands on your leg or on blocks or on the earth. Whatever you can reach is okay. Pull the right hip back. Reach your heart forward. Take a couple of breaths here, stretching more in the hamstrings on the right side. Back of the neck is smooth. And hopefully you're feeling a little bit more spacious. Very slowly, you're going to turn your back foot so it's fully on the earth. Take your right hand to a block or to your leg. And then open your left hand to the sky, at which point you'll find yourself in Trikonasana, triangle pose. Press your feet down, become spacious. A little reminder to take up all the space. Never feel small. Take up all the space that you desire and deserve. Beautiful. Lengthen your spine. Look down at your front foot. Bend the knee so it's over the ankle. Press your feet down with an exhale. You're going to reverse your warrior. So left hand down, right hand to the sky. Melt your shoulders. Breathe deeply. Feel space in this right side rib cage. Nice. As you exhale, you're going to turn to the left long side of your mat for a wide-legged forward fold. So take your hands on your hips, turn your toes in, heels out slightly. If you need to adjust, adjust. Take a big inhale, lift your heart, belly tucks in. Exhale, slide the hands down your legs as far as they'll go and come into your version of a forward fold here. If you want to keep your hands on your legs, your toes, the floor, the blocks, whatever works for you, just make sure that your head and neck are completely relaxed. Breathing deeply. So upside downing in yoga gives us like a little hit of positivity and happiness. Nice deep breaths here. Relax the shoulders, let your spine flow down. And if your hands are still on your legs, bring them to the floor or blocks in front of you. And turn your way to the back of your mat. This is just to give you a different perspective. Turn your left foot all the way to the back of your mat, and you'll find yourself in this low lunge position, left knee bent on top of the left ankle. Just make sure that your feet are hip width apart, not stacked behind each other. Squeeze your inner thighs, and when you're ready for an inhale, sweep your hands all the way up to high lunge. Then weave your fingers opposite direction behind your skull. Pull your elbows apart and lift your heart. Open to receive. Open to receive. Keep breathing deeply as you feel your spine lengthen. We're just making space for good things to come in, and we are in our bodies. I feel like when we're in our body, we have a greater truth in our mind. Take one more big inhale, stretch. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, release the hands. They're coming either side of the front foot. They might be resting on blocks or even on your leg. Gently pull this left hip back, reach your spine and heart forward, and begin to stretch the hamstrings on the left side here. Let there be weight on your back heel as well. Don't worry if it doesn't touch the floor. A couple more breaths here. Shoulders are relaxed. Nice. Slowly begin to put this back foot, which is your right foot, now fully on the earth. You're going to take your left hand onto your leg or a block. Right hand opens to the sky. You're in Trikonasana, triangle pose. Press your feet down as you exhale. Then inhale the top hand up. You're stretching, you're spacious, you're alive. Breathe deeply. Gently rolling this top hip open. And then as you exhale, look down at your front foot. This is your left foot now. Bend the knee so it's on top of the ankle. You're going to inhale, reverse warrior. So back hand down, this time left hand to the sky. Melt your shoulders, make space in the left side rib cage. Continue to breathe deeply. Very, very nice. Stretch that top hand a little more. Take a big inhale when you're ready. And this time as you exhale, bring hands to your hips. You're going to turn to the long side of your mat again, but this time with your toes out, heels in, knees bent, goddess pose. You might feel your butt is sticking out. I want you to bring your tailbone down and forward. Zip up your lower abdomen. And then you can take your arms parallel to the floor, turning your palms to the sky. And just soften through the hands. You are in receiving mode. Your heart is lifted. Everything you crave and desire is coming to you. Receive, receive, receive. I want you to take a long, slow breath out through the mouth as you press your palms down, bend your knees a little more deeply. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift up, turn yourself into a giant starfish. Turn to the front of your mat, hands beside the front foot in low lunge. Inhale your right foot back to plank. Lower down knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga all the way to the earth. One more big open with the heart. Exhale, you're going to press back to child's pose. Let the hips settle towards the heels. And just look to your hands so your hands are at least as wide as your mat. So your little fingers on the long side, each side of your mat. As you inhale, come forward. Drop your belly, lift your heart and throat, bend your knees. So it's like you're trying to reach your head to your toes. Exhale, press back to Balasana. Just do this 2 more times. Inhale, open, ready to receive. Exhale, come back, deeply connected, safe and secure. Inhale, come forward, open. Exhale, press back. Just pause, let your head rest on the earth or a block for a few breaths here in Balasana. Maybe even a big exhale through the mouth, just releasing what no longer serves you, making more space. Another cycle of breath here. And slowly, slowly bring your hands towards your knees and just roll over to one side so that you can come to a comfortable seat either on your mat or on your sofa. So hopefully you have your journal close by. If not, you can press pause and go and get your journal. And we're going to do a little meditation and a little journaling to really leverage this beautiful energy of abundance and this energy of the Lion's Gate. And again, if it's not the Lion's Gate, you can do this anytime. So I want you to come into that comfortable seat, have your palms just facing down, have a beautiful straight spine. If it's not comfortable to sit cross-legged, you can sit in any other way that feels good for you. Just let the shoulders drop away from your ears and soften or even close the eyelids. And I want you to just give yourself a moment to notice the space that you've created in your body. The spaciousness of your mind. It's hard to think when we're practicing yoga, so just notice that your mind and your breath have also slowed down. And the breath here is just going to continue very easily in and out through the nostrils, almost to the point where you don't even notice yourself breathing. And then rest your awareness on the brain inside your skull. And I want you to have a sense of the brain softening and relaxing, almost like your brain is becoming more malleable and open to receive your truest desires and cravings. And I want you to silently ask yourself the question, what do I need? What do I need? And the answers that come may make no sense at all. That's okay. What do I need? And just continue that focus on your soft, malleable, receiving brain. What do I want is the next question. What do I want? And you may receive many answers, you may receive silence, that is okay. That in itself is a message. What do I want? But just notice if your thoughts start to come frequently or complicated. And if they do, I want you to bring your awareness back to your breath and then put the attention back on your soft, spacious brain. What do I want? And then the final question is, what do I crave? What am I longing for? And there are no right or wrong answers to this process. What do I crave? What am I longing for? And keep breathing easily in and out through your nose, but we're going to switch the attention to your heart center. And you might even place one hand over your heart to tune into your heart wisdom. If you listen quietly, you might even hear or feel the beating of your heart strong inside your chest. And the question to your heart is, what do I need to know? And this might be a word, a feeling, a sensation, or again, it might be silence. What do I need to know? Is there any information I need to receive to help me bring what I need, what I want, and what I long for into my life? Is there any information I need to receive to help me bring what I need, what I want, and what I long for into my life? And slowly just release your hands back into your lap. And just silently in your own mind, say the words, thank you, thank you, thank you, in whatever language feels most resonant for you. You're going to take a long, slow breath out through your mouth. And just open your eyes very softly. And if you feel called to journal, I want to just give you a few moments here to write down anything that came up in this little meditation. So it could be to really name what you need, what you want, or what you crave or long for. Or it might be to write down anything that arose when you asked your heart for information. And if writing doesn't resonate with you, you're welcome just to sit here and let the vibration of all that you received percolate and sift into your DNA and the cells of your body. If you are somebody who likes to speak things out loud, you might actually do that if you have time and space to do that now. And the other thing I love to do is I love to record myself naming these things on my phone so that I can play them back to myself later on as a little meditation. But just giving yourself a little moment to lock in whatever it was that you received, whether written, spoken, recorded. And just reminding yourself that there's no right or wrong answer to any of these questions. And we'll just do about a minute here, knowing that you can press pause or come back to this exercise at any point in time. And just take a little bit longer here. Not letting yourself feel rushed in any way, and just seeing this as the beginning of a practice that you can do as often as you like. And whenever you're ready, you can just set your journal to one side and you can lie down in shavasana. So you can do that as a supported shavasana with a blanket under your legs or over you. You can lie on your sofa or even your bed. And we'll do a little bit of guided shavasana and deep relaxation here. So take a moment to get really comfy with whatever props you need. And let your body be feeling really heavy, like it's sinking into the earth. And while you're lying here in shavasana, also know that the earth is rising up to support you and to hold you, and that Father Sky is watching over you and protecting you. And I want to use this time in shavasana to let your breath move so easily, so softly that you barely notice it's there. And just to surrender to the sound of my voice. So whether you fall asleep or notice what I'm saying, it's okay. But shavasana is the perfect time to place ourselves in a state of gratitude and appreciation. And when we feel incredibly appreciative and thankful for everything that we already have in our lives, it helps us feel more positive, more resilient, and also more able to call in more of what we desire and need. So you might just feel a deep sense of thanks for the miracle of waking up to this new day, no matter what time you're practicing this class. You're here again for a new day. You might feel gratitude for your body and being able to move in all these incredible ways and in these different shapes throughout our yoga practice today. You might feel gratitude for your breath as it continues to breathe your body and help you relax and regulate your nervous system. You might feel gratitude for your strong beating heart inside your chest. You might give thanks for your mind and your ability to actually exert some control over your mind today, creating space, creating focus. You might feel a deep sense of gratitude for the safety and security you have. You might give thanks for your freedom. You might feel really appreciative of the abundant health that you're experiencing. So even if you have some health issues going on, that you're healthy enough to be here in this moment. And if there's anything else or anyone else that you'd like to give thanks for, if you'd like to express appreciation and gratitude for, Then just give yourself a few moments here in shavasana to say thank you over and over again for everything good that is going on in your life right now. No matter how big, no matter how small. And just let yourself take rest, knowing that you're exactly where you're meant to be. Slowly beginning to notice your breath as it moves in and out through your nose, and as it makes your chest and your belly rise and fall with every inhale and exhale. You might stretch through the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet and bring a little bit of movement back into your body, maybe circling ankles and wrists. And if you need more energy for today, you can stretch your arms overhead and expand your heart. Very, very slowly rolling onto one side, supporting your head with your hand or your arm, and just taking a few breaths resting on one side here. And with your head heavy, I want you to gently press back up to a comfortable seat and just rest your palms in your lap again in any way that feels comfortable for you. Take your time with it. We're actually going to finish our practice today with some mantra, or positive affirmations, you might like to call them. And I will give you a few as an example, and then you can choose your own. So come back to this meditative state. Eyes lowered or closed, breath moving easily in and out through the nostrils. And you might either repeat in your mind or after me, or just let the vibration of the mantra and affirmation wash over you. I am so thankful to wake up to the miracle of a new day. I love how strong my body is. I love that my heart continues to beat inside my chest. I love how my breath supports me. My life feels full of hope and possibility. In fact, anything is possible today. I am strong. I am unstoppable. I am capable of so much more than I know. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am so happy to be here in this moment and every moment afterwards. I'm so looking forward to receive everything that I need, want, and long for. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as I sit here, I ask the universe or God, whichever resonates more, I ask that you work in my favor to help me realize my wildest, most beautiful dreams. And I ask you to give me a sign in today's reality that that is happening. I am open, I am receiving. Thank you. I am open, I am receiving. Thank you. I am open, I am receiving. Thank you. And if there's any other affirmation that you would like to repeat in your mind or out loud that fills you with positivity and hope, then go ahead and choose your own for a few moments here. And just repeat that affirmation or that mantra a few more times. Lock it into your brain, lock it into your DNA. And slowly bring your hands together in front of your heart and just bow your gaze toward your fingertips. I want you to leave your thumbs to touch, your little fingers to touch, but open the other fingers so it's like you're holding a cup in front of your heart. This is Lotus Mudra. And just imagine a beautiful golden light pouring from the sky, giving you everything you need, want, and long for. Have these words in your own language, thank you, thank you, thank you, resonating throughout as we close this practice with a final joyful, abundant Om. So take a long, slow breath out through your mouth. Big breath in. Let your palms touch. Let your thumbs touch your third eye space, and just take a moment to bow down in gratitude for yourself, for turning up for you today, for this ancient practice, for the energy of everybody who's taking this class. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste. Have the most beautiful day or evening. Repeat this class whenever you need a dose of positivity, whenever you want to reset and call in whatever it is that you need, want, and crave and desire. And I will see you very soon on Emergency Yoga. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.